Hi, I'm Gemma Charles, the Deputy Editor of Marketing. I'm here with Søren Hagh, the Executive Director of Global Marketing for Heineken. Hi Søren, how are you?
I'm good, Gemma. How are you?
Good. Well, congratulations. You're the Creative Marketer of the Year.
Yes.
So how does that feel? Tell me why that's important to you.
Well, we're incredibly proud, I have to say. I mean, this is the kind of one of the ultimate prizes in the area of marketing. And you know, at Heineken we take creativity incredibly serious. It's something we have it in our DNA. We've been working on really perfecting it, for more than 150 years now. And this kind of recognition that we are still getting it more right than wrong, that's a great feeling.
Now you operate in lots of different markets, but can you tell me some of your sort of creative standouts?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the beauties is that we do have incredibly talented marketeers in very, very different geographies, and that's why, you know, when you look at some of the really iconic campaigns we have, you can take from the US, for example, our Dos Equis brand, where the most interesting man in the world has been, you know, one of the most successful campaigns over years and years, and it kept reinventing itself with new media, with new ways of engaging with consumers. That's one example. You can go to New Zealand and you have a brand like TUI, which is our local brand there, which won Lions last year with Catch a Million, which is about engaging consumers and asking them to go out to ball games and catch balls and win prizes with that. And then of course we have our hero brand, the Heineken brand, which has been going ever stronger for, you know, again, more than 150 years, and of course that's the crown jewel.
And when Cannes Lions actually gave you the award, one of the things they praised you for was a sort of superb framework for marketing. So can you tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, we talk about kind of four different buckets, you could say, in the way we build brands. First of all, we believe that the basics is the start for everything. So you need to get your brand basics right. You know, that has not changed for many years. Get the right consumer insight, get the right positioning of your brands, get the right visual expression of your brand, the right architecture and so on. That's number one. And then number two, that's about engaging with consumers at all touch points. I mean, the beauty of the world we live in, of course, that it's one where we have more and more opportunities for talking to consumers and creating integrated storytelling as we call it. That's the second big one for us. And then the third element in kind of the journey is then translating those stories into the shop floor, actually making them come alive when you walk into a shop, whether it's your local bar or it's your local supermarket. That's also extremely important. And then under those three, you could say overall pillars, we have what we call our creativity stream, which is a big program we have to really boost our creativity. And that's something we've been working a lot on, acknowledging that creativity, you're never going to get it quite right, but we actually believe that you can increase your batting average on success if you do a few things. And we work quite a lot on that.
Okay, and just lastly, I wanted to turn to content marketing. It's very much the buzzword. Do you actually believe that brands can be sort of content producers? Is that their role, do you think?
You know, I think brands have to, and I think they have to for the very simple reason that we live in a world where consumers are more and more deciding for themselves whether or not to listen to brands. And I actually think that's a good thing, because it allows consumers to focus on what they perceive to be quality and block the rest out. And I think the brands that are going to win in the future, that's the ones that create interesting content, interesting stories that actually add value to your life and actually you want to engage with. So I think more and more we are going to see a world where great content is the only way forward. That's certainly what we believe at Heineken.
So it's a shift from advertising more to content, you would say?
Yeah, because you know it's just very simple. You know, we believe very much in what we call talkability. One thing is me as a brand talking to you as a consumer. That's one thing, but actually it's much more powerful if you talk to your friends about me as a brand. And we think that kind of conversation that goes back and forth and creates talkability where actually you want to share content in a wider world that's the way you create buzz. That's the way you win in a cluttered world where consumers eventually are in charge.
Okay. Thank you, Søren.
My pleasure.